These load flex, they are supposed to be possible to extend once you have folded them out, but they should drop back down when you fold them back in, and this one was folded in but didn't want to drop down, but a little tap with it, so I don't think we will be using that option with the manual extension at all. I think we'll stop the load size with just the extension it does. So we're not even bothering to try and get that working, so we're just adding that extra new horn so it will do the extension a tiny bit when you fold it out. And then we started trying to get things back into place and some air to clean things, and then trying to get the pins. Now we're putting this section together before lifting it and trying to nestle it back on there. Was a little tricky getting the pins to line up, but eventually we got them there. Had placed them all where they need to go, so it would be any confusion if this would have taken more time before being put back together. So removing them and keeping track which one has to go where. The most worn one I wanted to switch places, but turned out it was a little longer than the others, so that wasn't possible. Wrapped it 2 times around, and we added one of those chain blocks to it, so it would be possible to adjust the height up and down a little easier without using the tractor. Was optimistic thinking I could get the pin in directly, but that failed, so used an extension tool first, and then it was some playing around, going up and down and trying to get things to line up. Eventually it got close enough that we could at least get a tool in place, and it kind of relaxed a little. And then a fine wiggling and getting the pin to line up and slide all the way in. Then we tightened that up. Here we needed that socket that was cut open a little to hold on to it. Then the other one needed a little tapping. I might have done a little damage to one of the bushings, trying to feel if it would move tapping it, so that required. Checked that the lock mechanisms started to work, a little oil on them, and tightening the last thing up. Here you can see the pipe was way too long, so that was cut shorter, and we hammered a piece of wood down into the top of it to seal it off, so not have a lot of dirt build up down through it, causing issues with the mechanism.